Welcome back to Movie Art Reviews. My name is Gabe, and today we are talking about Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. That is right, it is finally here. One of summer's most anticipated films has finally reached the cinema. I hope that you guys had a chance to go out and watch this film because, man, you'll be blown away. Before we continue, this is a non-spoiler review. The only thing that I will probably mention is kind of like the villain, so I guess if you don't want to hear about the villain, come back later after you've seen the movie, of course. But without further ado, honestly, I'm going to be quite honest with everyone here. I've seen this movie 3 times already. That's right, I've seen it twice in IMAX, twice in a wonderful reclinable theater, and honestly, I had an amazing time with this film. This is an incredible franchise as far as Mission Impossible, and Dead Reckoning does not disappoint, let me tell you. The action is stellar. Like, you will not be disappointed with the action. I'm telling you, like, I'm just going to start right there. I mean, the first opening scene, you're going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. Like, even the music was incredible, now that I even think about it. But, like, there's another scene in, like, an airport. Incredible scene, like you're going to be on the edge of your seat. Then it moves on to like this nightclub area. I mean, that was also incredible. Not forgetting there's an incredible car chase in Italy, which was absolutely a showstopper. And then, of course, to end it all, an incredible edge of your seat train sequence towards the end of the film. Man, that was absolutely incredible. And if you haven't seen it already, holy cow, you need to get your butt to the theater and watch this film on the big screen, because no TV at home is going to be able to replicate that theater-like experience. I'm going to be completely honest with you. And I am just very happy with the way this film turned out. And of course, it's the part 1, right? But, you know, Ethan Hunt has definitely aged a little bit. Of course, you might be able to see. But even the background of the production of this film, like the stuff that they've had to go through, this was also filmed during, you know, like the 2020 shutdown type stuff. So, and even after that, once they restarted the filming, like it was crazy. Like, I mean, the production behind this film is just incredible. They did a fantastic job. I mean, these action set pieces, like the what you see, I mean, feels like you get to go around the world in this movie almost, and you get to see these amazing sequences, like beautiful backgrounds, beautiful scenery. Like, I am just amazed at what Tom Cruise, what Christopher McQuarrie, the director, were able to put together here, and I'm telling you, it does not disappoint. I think the pacing is going to get in the way here. I think that's really the only thing that is the issue. But I mean, literally, other than that, this film is fantastic. This film is amazing. It is worth you to see in the theater. I mean, look at me. I've seen it 3 times. But honestly, it's kind of hard for me to give it like the highest rating on any scale, I guess you could say. But it was still very close to that. I mean, it was still a fantastic film. Tom Cruise has done it again, and the stunt, you know, that he performs in this film is, of course, amazing as well. Like, I feel like Tom Cruise and the Mission Impossible series have come a long way. Some people have said that it got better with each film, and some people say that this film is the best film Tom Cruise has done. Some people say that this is the best Mission Impossible film. But honestly, after seeing it 3 times, I still like Fallout better. I'm so sorry. It's really hard for some people to hear that.
I can't believe you said that, dude.
I know. Relax. But I mean, of course, I imagine that's how you sound like. But I'm just kidding. But I mean, you know, it's just incredible to see where this series has come. And this is the longest movie, of course, tad bit too long, but that's okay. I mean, that's just an opinion. Honestly, I completely understand why people say this is the best film that Tom Cruise has made, and I understand and can come into consideration why some people think this is the best mission that they have seen. And so I really am applauding for part 2. Like, I can't wait until where they take this story next. Like, I mean, just to take into account like the villain himself, this is nothing that we've really never seen before. It's kind of like a villain that's kind of like an artificial intelligence, and it's really interesting just to see how it plays out. And there's kind of like this, I would call it more like a side villain that kind of plays like the human side of this artificial intelligence, and it's just kind of interesting how it played out. I mean, the objective here is that, you know, they're trying to get these 2 keys, and they're just racing all over the place, that it does not end up in the wrong hands, because Ethan Hunt, of course, and his team are trying to grab this key because it is of great importance. Let us just say that. And so, like, honestly, you're going to be on a complete roller coaster here. Not to mention the comedic aspect of this movie is also incredible. Like, they really, I feel like all the Mission Impossibles and even action movies in general kind of sprinkle in that comedic aspect of it. But here, I think they really found a formula that works for them, and I think it's absolutely hilarious. Some of the scenes that you'll be seeing in this movie, I think they played it off really well. But honestly, I can't wait to see what comes next. It was almost perfect for me. It was almost a masterpiece. But honestly, if some people think it's a masterpiece, I mean, that's awesome. Like, I'm glad that you can see right through the movie's slow pacing, which is great. But I can't for some reason, especially after I've seen it 3 times, I guess. But yeah, so I think, honestly, I feel like, you know, in the future, I'd love to do like a spoiler review of this movie. But without further ado, I mean, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, if you haven't seen it, go and see it. Make sure you go to the theater, because that's where you're going to get the best experience. See it on the biggest screen possible. Like, go out there and just have a great time with it, because I sure did. But without further ado, I think I'm going to have to give Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 an A. Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment what you thought about this movie, and, you know, subscribe for more content if you would like to see it. I'm not going to force you, but of course, it's always there. It's always ready. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.